Hello folks, this is Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing. Please forgive me for being shaky, I'm holding the camera. I want to talk about the cheapest piece of crap hose that I'm absolutely in love with. Scott, you just said it was the cheapest, biggest piece of crap you've ever bought. Well, folks, this is one of those retractable hoses. I actually bought this one at Walmart. It's made by a company called Auto Stretch. It's 50 feet long. This hose here is a lifesaver, and I'll tell you why I continue. Well, I've owned this one for 4 months. If this thing was to break, I'll tell you why I would buy it again. A lot of this retractable hose has like a soft, I don't know what you would call this material, like a soft nylon. So if you lost awareness and it hit the side of the car, it's not going to scratch or mar like a rubber hose or all vinyl hose. That's kind of nice if that kind of floats your boat. But typically these retractable hoses will lose a lot of pressure through them. But I want to show you the pressure coming through this little Gilmore industrial nozzle, and the Gilmore is leaking out the front. How funny is that? That's got to go. But anyway, let me show you the pressure. I got plenty of pressure through that hose for simple tasks, like if I'm just going to do a simple contact wash, or maybe I'm going to do a rinseless wash, but I just want a little extra pressure for the wheels, and I just want to have a simple hose that I can grab out of my truck that doesn't take up any space at all, that is lightweight. In my late 40s now, I'm getting tired of humping these 50-footers, these 100-footers. By the way, my favorite hose from durability standpoint is Sears, an all-rubber Craftsman hose, one of the best I've ever used. But the fact that this thing only cost me $15, I don't care if it broke today, I don't care if my neighbor came over and stole it, I will buy another one. Let me turn the water off and show you how quickly this retracts, and then I'll tell you the pros and cons, what you need to do with these hoses to make them last longer. Hold on folks, sorry, I'm going to walk towards my backyard here and turn off. Alright, let me turn this water off for you guys, and then we'll get back up there towards the hose. Sorry about that. So now that I've got the water off, I want to release the pressure at the nozzle, and you'll watch this thing. You probably have seen this 1,000 times, how these things work, right? And I'm not saying by any means this is the one you want to buy, although I've got some great luck with it. If I push the handle and release the pressure, we'll watch this thing kind of retract like a big snake crawling back into the cave, right? Once the pressure is completely released from this line, this thing is so easy to store. I just put it in a clean container inside my truck. It takes up very little space. It's great to use if you want to use free-flowing water for an engine bay cleaning service, and just simply dial in wheels if you're doing a rinseless wash. It's 50 foot. 50 foot seems to be long enough. Most of my clients' cars are pretty close to a spigot on the side of their garage. 50 foot seems to be fine. What I will recommend is, when I use this thing on the job, I don't leave it on the ground like that. Let's say I wash the car, I don't leave it on the ground like that and start detailing the inside of the vehicle. I don't want that material to be sitting in the hot sun. I also don't want it to be sitting on the hot concrete. That will start to break down these hoses. A lot of consumers have high failure rates because they leave these on their concrete grounds at home for periods at a time, for days at a time, or they'll wrap it up on the side of their garage and let the sun beat it. I don't do that. So as soon as I'm done with it and I'm done with my task, I wrap it up, throw it in my truck, get it out of the sun. This one's lasted me for 4 months for $15. That's basically, you know, if it lasted me a month, it's 50 cents a day. The fact that it saves my back, the fact that it takes up very little space inside my truck, it is a winner in my world. It has these aluminum ends on it. I don't think they're completely aluminum all the way straight through it. It's probably aluminum plated or whatever. But I just find this particular hose by Aqua Stretch seems to be perfect for the task. Just simple engine bay cleaning. Maybe I'm doing a rinseless wash, but I want some extra pressure just to dial in wheels. I love it. I just pick this thing up, throw it in a clean container inside my truck, and it's ready to go. For 4 months, $15. Folks, it is a lifesaver. It is worth having inside your vehicle just for simple tasks. No, I would not hook this thing up to a power washer. Power washers tend to create too much pressure on hoses. That might allow this thing to fail early, bust ends, or actually burst the pipe or bust the hose. But boy, these things are a lifesaver for basic detailing tasks where you just need some free-flowing water. Folks, I love you. I hope that helps you out. No, I'm not saying this is going to last forever. I don't give a crap at this point. It can go bye-bye. I'm buying another one because how easy it is for me to store it inside my truck. Takes no space. It's so lightweight, so easy for me. I only need it for about 30 minutes at tops, and then I throw it in my truck and I'm done with it for 4 months, and it still looks great like the way it's working now. I will buy another one the minute this one goes bad. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.